YouTube? We're back again today for more of our Gen Con Bonanza Explosion Blowout coverage. I feel like Eric has heard me say that quite a bit. And it is the day after Gen Con, but we're talking about some of the games we got a chance to play and what we thought about them. So, we got a chance to check out the upcoming Goonies adventure card game from Albino Dragon. It's 1 to 4 players.
I'll get it.
It is completely cooperative, and it is it's based on the Goonies, which obviously is going to be a big selling point to a lot of people. It came out from Albino Dragon, who they didn't have too many games at their booth. I guess they're mostly known for doing like decks of cards, which is actually how they got the Goonies line. And we sat down with one of the guys from Albino Dragon, and we checked it out. So I'll just throw it off to you. What did you think about it?
Well, I actually had a lot of fun. I love that it was co-op. That was a big draw to me to begin with. We didn't get to see all the cards. We didn't get to go all the way through it, so I still want to dig around in the game and see all the little snippets from the movie.
Well, we played a full. We were about to get crushed.
Right. Well, I was looking. I want to see all the characters and stuff.
Okay.
Because I saw 4 characters. There's 7 characters, I believe.
So he's speaking to variability, which is one thing that
yes.
There seems like there's a lot of variability. Different locations you're going to, different character special abilities that can sync up in different ways, which is always good in a game like this.
And like you said, we were about to get crushed.
Yeah.
We were about to get totally crushed by this game. And then, after we basically got crushed by the game, which always kind of feels good in a co-op game, he told us that there were not just one, but multiple ways to increase the difficulty of this game once you start learning the various patterns and things like that. So, I feel like it's going to have a lot of replayability. I think it's something I can get my family in on because it's co-op, and I can kind of coach them through it, and we can all get through it together. I'm very pleased with it, and I'm glad I put it on my top 10 list because it definitely deserves to be there.
Yeah, I was a little bit skeptical, and I gotta say, I'm sold. I'm definitely sold. 1 to 4 players. I feel like it's gonna play really well solo. One thing I did still worry about, though, and this is very common with a lot of cooperative games, is I could definitely see this having an alpha gamer problem, where someone could be like, oh, this seems like it's the most logical thing to do this, do this, do this, do this.
Yep.
And actually, when we were playing the game, I had that problem where I was like, all right, I need to just step back. This is what I think, but I want to, And it's a little bit more glaring with this game due to how it has a really interesting action system where you don't have your own actions. Everybody is like combining their actions together, and so you can do
not even just actions, but cards.
Yeah.
And if one action took these 3 specific cards, and I have one, and you got one, and he's got one, we can all put them together for that one action. So it's very co-op. It's very much team-based. You all kind of have to agree on what action you're going to take.
You do. Before
you can take it. Which, yeah, I could see that lending itself to very aggressive people taking over the game, but
another thing I want to mention is I feel like this is going to be a really good family game and a really good game to help kind of maybe ease kids into games. So it says 14 plus. I'd say poppycock on that because here's my line of thinking.
Yeah, I say it depends on the group as a whole.
Well, here's what I'm saying. Like, because let's say you got like an 8-year-old, and if you just threw them into this, it would probably be a little bit too much. However, due to the way that you can combine, that everybody makes the decisions together, you can kind of hold their hand and be like, ooh, buddy, I think maybe we should go over here and we should try and clear this out this round. Or what do you think we should do? What do you think's the thing? So you can all work together to try and make decisions. Wherever you're playing Pandemic with your kids, it's like, all right, it's your turn. What do you want to do this turn?
Right.
What is this?
So let's say 4 8-year-olds. Do you think 4 8-year-olds could handle it?
No.
Okay.
I think you got to have at least one person to steer the ship, so to speak.
An alpha gamer.
Well, I feel like you have someone there to hold their hand, to give them ideas. Artwork, they use real artwork from the movie, which is cool. Lots of variabilities. The components seem like they were pretty nice. I guess there was a couple misprints on 2 of the tiles, but they don't seem like they were a pretty big deal. It felt like a big moving puzzle, which I like.
It did, which kind of fits the theme of the movie, too.
Theme, it came across somewhat. I don't think it's like dripping with theme, but they work the best. So we also were playing on a big player mat, which I don't think is included in here, which would enhance things. So if you get a chance, I would recommend getting the player mat.
Yeah, we haven't even opened this. We haven't even gotten into this. We got to play a demo from Eric from Albino Games after the hall closed, and so he brought his nice mat and everything. If it doesn't come with one, I'd be interested in getting one of those.
Yeah, I don't think it does, but either way, overall impressions, you are sold on it?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I'd definitely go out and buy this game.
Likewise, I'm a pretty big fan of the game as well too. I really like moving puzzles. The only thing that really stinks is, I feel like how would they make an expansion? Because I felt like,
yeah, I don't know.
Which I mean, that's a good thing. That means that I'm actually looking forward to an expansion to the game.
Yeah, well,
I always
also
do
let's
that.
not get out of it. Let's not get
Come
out
to
of
the
it.
new.
No, don't put that out there. They're gonna make another Goonies or something. Don't even get that out there.
Either way, we both enjoyed it. Flanny also played it. He enjoyed it. So 3 for 3 from us. That is the Goonies adventure card game coming out later this year from Albino Dragon Games. One that, if you like cooperative, if you like moving puzzles, or if you like the Goonies, I think this is definitely one you're going to want to check out. I think they got a hit on their hands. But let me know what you think. What is an obscure 80s movie that you would like to see turned into a movie? Eric, what do you think? Obscure 80s movie turned into a movie.
Adventures in Babysitting.
Ooh, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, subscribe.
Subscribe down below, and as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.